This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Gubba Rum, where it's handcrafted artisanal rum in amazing flavors like vanilla and coconut in a striking hand-painted bottle. You can get this at your local spirit store or order direct from them. You just go to gubbarum.com or 617-964-6299. That's Gubba Rum, America's newest handcrafted rum. And Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
Good soundbite.
I got out of work and we went to go.
Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site, download any of the apps, anything you can do to like, share, subscribe. Again, it helps us out. Check it out. Go on the right-hand side, BitChute, Odyssey, iHeartRadio, anything, Spotify, it's all there. Just click and go. You'll be able to listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Bruh. Actually happened. Somewhere.
Wait,
oh my God, we all three pushed it at the same time.
There comes.
All right.
There it is. There it is. To my left is Byron. He's finally back here. I'm happy to have him.
What's up, everybody?
You work so
surprise,
so
motherfucker.
You're working so much that it's tough for you to get in.
Yeah, because you know what it is. Usually,
is you're lazy.
Around today is when I'm finishing up a job, and usually I want to finish it up because I don't want to go back tomorrow.
So I get it. So then you don't get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
But that's all right. But he's here.
You're cool. I am here.
So cool. Oh joy.
You're not going to be able to see him.
Shut up, Chuck.
He used to be Gary Underglass. Now he's the monk. But you're never going to see him. You're not worthy.
You are not worthy to stand up to see the monk.
No matter which way you look, he's not going to be here.
What up?
But he is here. And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check his A1 continuity.
Always. What's up?
Oh, who was that?
I felt that was not me.
Not me.
I don't know who it was.
Byron Dick?
until someone tells me I can't.
It was not me.
But anyway, audience, thank you for all the things. I want to do a quick shout out to Cindy, our friend Chucky and I both know.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy, that's go right over here. He's waving hello to you.
Look, we're not alone.
No, I want to say hi to her because she said she's a listener down in Kentucky.
Cindy.
Somewhere out there, some boony state. I
She's
think it's
down in
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Down there. So thank you for listening. And I'm going to do a little clip video that she sent me of her being
Nudity.
alone.
Oh,
Yes.
alone could be good.
Yes, I know. So
Wow.
thank you. I want to do a shout out to her. And the song we're going to give to you at the end is JJD's.
Easy for you to say.
Sound it
Somebody
out.
Like You. So check that out. All that's in the video. Like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you for all things you do, audience members.
All the way over to.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're all back now, man.
Wow. You know what?
The ninjas and all. Dude, I've been
Ow, ninja.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of people like Thailand Charlie.
Yeah.
That I'll talk to him and I'll send him messages. No, real good guy. And he constantly encourages
Yeah, you're
me.
friends with him, Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like,
He's
why
awesome.
would you say that? I'm like, wait a minute.
He's allowed. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, but I've been talking to Thailand Charlie because he does little videos. If you check out Bug Eater 38,
Yeah, they're pretty cool
yeah,
videos.
he's a nice guy. He's over in Thailand, married a Thai woman, and he
again.
tells me all the time to come over, and I'm like, well,
That would be the death of you.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I want to say it right. He said that the humidity over there is ungodly.
Dude, it looks miserable. It's like 8 a.m. and they're fucking, wearing shorts and dripping sweat because it's like 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
And I'm going to ask her a question.
I want to go. I mean, to me, it looks like paradise. I mean, you're like royalty,
It is.
especially if you're like 6 feet tall.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, then I'm
Like,
screwed.
You
Yeah,
are
you're like a king.
You
Yeah.
are, and if you got like
Yeah.
$500 a month, you would
Uh-huh.
live like actual royalty.
You are
Right.
a giant rich man.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So
Well,
I was saying,
not me.
He told me, he
If I
said, you
just
come
had
over.
$500, I'd be a rich man.
He said, hey, Ed, come on over. I'll hook you up and get you a place, the whole 9 yards.
He doesn't mean it.
Because the minute you show up on the plane, he'll be like, son of a
Oh,
bitch.
you
You can see him in the car. You'll see him in the car, and all you'll see is
Sorry.
He'll be like, I'll meet you.
Did I get attacked at the airport?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
no. They're gonna be like, son of a bitch. Why did
It
he
was
show
on
up?
loop.
He really, his wife's gonna be like, asshole really showed up.
He'll be that monkey with the coat on, waiting at the window. You ever see that? Was I supposed to pick up somebody? Or whatever?
No, he said he said though. I was going to ask because I thought that they have air. Everybody has air conditioning,
Yeah.
right?
If you can afford it.
They have what?
Air
I mean, sure.
conditioning.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, really. I mean, seriously.
The spiders and
Yeah.
those giant ass bugs over there don't like it though.
Well, that's what was going to be my question. Is if a lot of these foreign countries that
They have fucking giant bugs.
A lot of open air rooms and
Cobras.
dining and even
This-
sleeping.
Yeah, so
This-
imagine sitting there and fucking
Right.
Mothra landing on your fucking Frankfurter.
right. This is what I was going to ask.
Now I got to spend another nickel.
It's not like it's in the Amazon, but what he said, and I was going to ask this because I've been watching other videos of them. Because
How good are you at knife fighting? Just in case, you
He's
never
well
know.
versed.
You
Well
never know.
versed.
What
Yeah.
does that have to do with
I
anything?
You
don't
might
know.
be you might get into a knife fight over there.
That's right.
Mhm.
Attacked by a tiger.
You never know.
Yep.
But he says it, and I said, well, dude, they have to have. I've done video. Other people would tour like hotels
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I've seen
and
those.
They have air conditioning, but every time you look at people, they have that like
Sheen, like they were bobbing for chicken wings. Oh yeah, it looks miserable. I love hot weather, but hot with humidity,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Right, well, this is what I was gonna. I feel bad. CPAP Chuck works at an automotive plant, so
I work on an assembly line. Yeah,
He works on
it's a
assembly-
good time.
and I feel so bad. I really feel
Don't feel bad for me.
Well,
I got 22 months to go.
good for you. Good for you then.
I mean, I've got CPD or whatever that is from it, or
Oh,
COPD, and
COPD.
OCD.
probably some
He's
PTSD.
getting
I developed OCD there.
Little elemental P.
This is the reason because something happened to me and I thought I swear I even Was it you or I text Monk?
Oh, when you mowed your lawn and you felt like you were drunk because you were so.
Me too.
Look at Wade's face. I know.
Ed hasn't done yard work in like 40 years.
No, listen, what happened?
We know.
Well, no,
Chicks are the size of small cats.
Did you say Ed's tits are the size of small cats?
Hi-oh.
Those two.
I went
Those are
out.
large cats.
And I see. Here's my thing.
And just as hairy.
How many? How many times do you mow the lawn?
It
On a week?
depends, man. In the
On a weekly basis.
Well, you
or-
don't. You have an HOA or you pay HOA. They mow it, don't they? Or no?
No.
I thought that
they
they.
just give you a
No.
ticket if you don't mow it.
No,
Nope.
you don't have. You don't have an HOA that they snowplow and then they mow.
No.
Some of them snowplow, but they don't mow your fucking lawn for you.
No,
They
yeah, they
don't-
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is
they
there
do.
some
that
Oh,
do?
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're in like a condo type situation where your yard is like 10 by
yeah,
10.
yeah, maybe.
But I have a.
Yeah,
What the
you
hell
got.
was it? I have a.
Uh-oh.
I unplugged my dongle.
Oh boy. Oh
All
boy.
right, ready.
Go ahead.
Watch your ears. Okay.
So yeah, you've got a
I have
decent
a
lot.
fence
though.
and stuff with
And you got-
180-pound dogs.
You
They're
got,
not
yeah, you got a big backyard.
So you got to mow over the dog poop.
I usually wait till Samantha picks it up.
Don't wait. Just fling it. Put your blade on low and fling it in the neighbor's
Oh.
yard.
Believe me, my grass gets long enough
up
where
on
it's
their
a
siding.
little bit taller.
yeah.
And as I'm walking, I'm just listening to music going along. And I don't look or dodge anything. And every once in a while, I go to step and my foot just slips off the bed.
You're like,
And
shit.
I know I got shit on
Yeah,
it.
you're
Right.
like, damn it.
Okay,
Don't
all of
even-
us.
Well, I won't be wearing these in the car.
I don't even care. I have mowing.
I have
grass
mowing shoes. Yeah.
Yep.
all of us except
Mowing shoes.
Yes.
we all have pushers. Do you have a
I got a
pusher?
pusher,
Okay,
yeah.
I
Same
wasn't
here.
sure if you had a right because
Yeah.
Chuck has a real long backyard. CPAP Chuck says his is like it's not it's not overly wide. It's just yours is long.
It's
Yeah.
wide too.
It's 2 passes.
Just
It goes-
looking,
But
just
they're
looking
a
at him right
quarter
now, I
mile
wouldn't tell.
long.
I know, right?
Takes them like 10 minutes.
I
See-
wish.
See, Monk, he has a modest front, and his was a big backyard, but he's got so much stuff with the tiki bar and everything back there.
Right.
That's
And-
smart.
Yeah, it is, and he's got. Oh God, I got to. There's a whole story on his garden. It's huge. It's gotten huge. He even told me when he went. I'll get to it in a minute. I get to it. But say he's got those vegetables. That's where they all came from. Was
The
Monk's-
Morocco pickle.
So no, I don't. I mow the lawn.
So you.
Oh, yeah.
And how frequent are you asking? Like
This-
weekly?
Yeah.
It all depends. In the spring and in the fall, I do it like twice a week. But in the summer, it's like whenever
Yeah.
the weeds get taller than the grass.
I
That's-
let it die. They're like, you should water your lawn. I was like, why?
Right.
It's gonna grow.
Then I have to mow it.
Exactly.
When it's tan.
That's why I was all pissed off. It rained today. I'm like, son of a
He's like,
bitch.
God damn it. Now I got to fucking mow.
Right.
Well, see, this is what I was going to ask you. I see. It's not that I hate to mow. I
hate mowing the lawn.
I like doing lawn work.
Do you
I
really?
like doing
No,
yard
no.
work.
I
I
like
hate
when
it.
I'm not told to do it or it's expected. Then
Okay, I've never-
That's almost
Wow.
anything in my life. If it's expected or I'm told to,
Right. Then it
Like
takes
taxes,
yeah,
it takes the fun
Yeah.
out of it. doesn't it?
Working.
putting the seat down when you're done.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Putting it up.
I
I mean,
So yeah. So what I do is because
That's my argument
I,
when she bitches about not putting it down. That's okay.
See,
Okay.
I'm not putting it up.
I like walking because to me it's the exercise. I kind of zone out. I do
You're
my
out of the
thing.
basement.
Yeah,
You're out of the
yeah.
pit of
I'm
despair.
out of the-
do you have to drive somewhere to walk? Because you don't have like a user-friendly walking area.
No,
No.
this-
You have to
Down here,
get
not
to
only
where
is-
you can walk.
not only is the basement like a disaster, the
Yeah.
outside is just as bad.
Oh yeah.
No, and so what happens is I have first of all I have I can't
I've seen construction zones that are safer to walk through than
Oh,
your
Oh,
yard.
absolutely. Yeah.
I've seen. Well, I hate weed whacking. Okay, that to me is annoying as shit. But I
I
go.
can tell.
If you're gonna whack, you
can
definitely don't
tell.
want to waste the energy on weeds, right?
Right,
Ed?
Right.
I am definitely not one of those guys that goes out like the lovely Beck, which I'll talk about in a second. But
Yeah.
the lovely Beck, she goes out and she pulls weeds. God bless her.
Yeah, she'll
I-
go out there and
You
like pull
have
weeds. And I'm
to.
like,
No, I don't know the difference on anything, so I just pull everything.
Well,
you can tell what grass is and what weeds are.
yeah.
no, not always, because a lot of the like geraniums and stuff, they all look the same.
Is
to
that
me.
grass or a weed?
I
Are you
don't know.
talking about like your landscaping or are you
Yes.
talking about the lawn?
Yeah, no, not the. I don't pull in the lawn weeds,
Okay.
but I'm saying that the like when you
And
go
you're
out-
like flower beds,
Right,
and your
right.
garden,
because
and
my
stuff.
my mom and stuff they planted tons of different. I don't know what the stuff is.
You don't trim that part with a weed whacker. or
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, I do.
You're on your hands and knees, or
Oh no,
You don't run- you don't-
A little
weed whacker.
You
rototiller.
just mow it over with a
mulch going
lawnmower.
everywhere.
I
Oh.
use a weed trimmer, and the only thing I keep there, I know what a rose bush looks like. I use a weed. So if you look out by the one where the tree stump is at, and we got a semi bird feeder, it's now corrupted.
He
Or
thought that was a weed
So-
too. That's why it's a stump.
So let's get back to you were out there in the 100-degree day yesterday.
So I weed whacked, and then I used that new hedge trimmer that I
Okay.
have.
oh yeah, you
which
bought a new
and I
hedge trimmer.
cut down some of the weeds with those, and then and then
Is it electric?
And
Yeah.
then
Oh,
it uses those 40-volt
and then
and then I had to mow the lawn. Now out where you've seen, I've got the big main part where over top of the septic tank.
Yeah.
that thing.
always green,
Yes, always green.
right?
Yeah, you need to burn that shrubbery down. Just take some gas and a match, burn it down, and start anew because it is the most beat down
It keeps
fucking 4-leaf out of 100 feet.
right.
It looks like something like a rabbit would hide in if it's being chased by a predator.
Oh, really?
They do. They do. We've got all
Like
kinds
a-
of critters that stay in there. And
It
my
looks
mom
like
loves it.
Piglet lives in it. Yeah. Or one of the
Play poo.
Keebler elves.
So my mom loves it, so we keep it there. I don't care. So
Anna, don't trim that. I really love that dead looking thing.
Right,
Yes.
so- well, that's only because one side is dead because it grew into the lawn.
Does it have like thistles,
It's got, dude.
briar patch type work? Oh, wow.
So this is what I would do. You're laughing, but what I would do is I would take the lawnmower and kind of go up at an angle and try and do the bush at an angle. Yes, I was
so
that guy.
you're trimming the bushes with the lawnmower.
I would.
I would.
Nice.
I'd fucking do it.
Yeah, okay, so
Why
he
not?
gets it. He gets
Go
it.
for it.
Right.
Just put it on a
Hello?
real high set.
Is Mrs. Money there? We noticed your son, Ed Money, is trying to trim bushes with a lawnmower on his side. We feel it's a little bit unsafe.
Oh, he'll be fine. he'll be
It's all
fine.
good.
Honey. He'll be fine.
Oh, my eyes!
Sounds a little lean or rich. Rich.
So
Running a little rich.
Oh, damn it, he got the cat.
But I went out there, and the first thing that I've even told, I think I had to have texted that I was mowing, and it was hot as balls. Dude, it was like
It's summer.
It was a tad warm yesterday.
yeah, it was like
It was, like,
94.
Yeah.
The
The heat
humidity
index was 98 degrees yesterday.
Okay, it was
That's bad.
98.
Officially at about 2 or 3 o'clock, it was
Right.
98.
And that's when I think when I mowed, and then I had this is the one, and on top of it, the
Did you have a
humidity-
shirt on, or were you shirtless when you mowed?
He was, dude.
I'm
I
just
would
asking.
never, ever.
You want him to get a ticket for public indecency?
Right.
He might get a horn or two beeping.
I just want to know for sure. Yeah, were you
Look at his fun bags.
Who would ever?
shirtless?
No, I was.
Did you have a tank top on?
No, I would.
Chafed nipples?
No. Who would ever mow the lawn? Do you mow the lawn?
Some
Shirley?
jogging shorts?
The 70s ones?
Yeah.
No.
So just the tip hangs out.
So I went.
Uh-huh.
Some of those sweet half cut off shirts.
And he's like purposely squatting down to pick stuff up. Look, the Liberty Bell.
He's
Oh,
old.
yeah.
He's old. If there's
Oh,
a tip hanging out,
goddamn.
both balls are hanging out.
Yeah, but they're the other side in
Love
the
it.
back.
Love it.
out the
All
back.
right. And he's wearing boxers, so that's the.
Right.
It's like bad
Yeah.
grandpa. or
It looks
that-
like donkey balls.
No, One thing I made sure when I mowed the lawn is I put on the Joe Boxers, the
Sure.
the
Boxer briefs?
Boxer briefs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boxer, I call them
Yes.
Joe. Maybe that's the brand. Joe.
Need to
Box,
ventilate.
Box-
Yeah.
No, the boxer briefs. So,
the
so
briefs are a little tighter.
yeah, keep Big Jim and the twins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
From
yeah.
melting down your thigh.
Yeah.
What
Either way, you're
happens-
getting swass when it's that fucking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was mowing. You know, I did the one side. There's one side near the neighbors is terrible. It's like behind through but the front lawn where the septic is, it's real long and wide. So I do these crazy sweeps, and I'm doing that. But this is, and all of a sudden, halfway through,
You had to poop. You had the bubble guts.
Yeah,
He will do that to you, brother. You get the Bee Gees real easy. The bubble guts
This is
are
what I
no,
was
and
gonna
dude,
ask
they're just like bloop, bloop, bloop. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
a-
can't wait for the second call, man.
Yeah.
No.
You go on number one.
Yeah.
This is what I,
Did you poop in your mom's shitty bushes? Wipe your butt with a woodland creature?
no.
Just saying.
This is the first thing I was going to ask you. Have you ever been doing yard work like that? Had to go to the restroom? You know, you go in, which is very uncomfortable. Everything's stuck
Yeah.
to you.
You have clippings all over you.
Yeah. Oh, you're stuck to your
Oh,
legs and your
yeah.
ankles. Yeah.
Yeah, especially after you
yeah.
weed whack.
Oh
The
my
bottoms of
gosh.
your shoes are green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you have to
And
go in the
brown if you
house.
step in turds.
Yeah, like when we say that you go in, you know, you go in, I go in. So the air conditioning right off the bat, I don't like that good, the hot, the cold, the hot. I like to be hot, get it all
Right.
done, then go to the cold.
Dude, if you got to shit, you got to shit though.
Right, I had to poop.
Well,
so-
maybe you should have shit outside.
No,
I would have.
I gotta do, but so
You know,
I,
where it was hot. Then
You
you
would
wouldn't have to
have.
worry about
this
it.
was the first thing that I was like, this is insane. Insane. It's-
The dog
it's-
did it.
The insanity of it is I go into the bathroom, and you have to peel off
Oh yeah.
your shorts. And I'm like,
Dude, you know it's like it sounds like a cappuccino maker.
Oh yeah.
it was just I was so uncomfortable doing because I had to peel them off, and you know,
And then you have to put them back on when
oh. then and then this. I sat on the seat.
Did you slide?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That made me uncomfortable.
Let me just bump this up a notch for you. Now I wear coveralls at work.
I was so
And-
uncomfortable.
To sit down now in that kind of heat, you know, you got to put a butt gasket down. You know, the paper butt
Do you
gaskets.
use
Yeah.
those at work? Are you
Fuck yeah, I
Does
use
that
those
help
at
you
work.
from not sliding?
Well, here's the downside of it.
Oh.
So you put the butt gasket
Oh, there's
down.
a downside.
You know,
Okay.
You
you
have to peel it off.
you have
your ass.
you have to peel it off your
It
ass.
sounds like Velcro.
You go to wipe your ass and it is stuck on you. You're like, oh, dang it.
Are you kidding? No,
No, I'm not kidding.
Does it shred? Does
No, it stays in one piece, but you're just like, remember those caramel things called rapples when we were kids? It was a
Oh,
big,
yeah.
and
Tear
you
out
had to
the
peel
paper.
the rapple off the paper.
Oh.
That's what your ass is like, getting peeled off these butt gaskets.
When you stand up, does the head shape thing with urine on it bang
No.
against your underwear or something?
No, you're supposed to rip those off and throw them in the toilet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's so you don't get
Oh.
splashback.
I
Those
thought you
those
just
prevent
pulled your
splash-
pants up with it still on. I've been doing it. I was way off.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I have never. I'm going to tell you, I have never.
Used a butt gasket?
No, never used it.
No.
Well, I got a fear of
Okay,
public
now
bathrooms.
imagine this. I work in a factory where there's 1,500 people using 10 bathrooms.
Oh
Like,
wow.
okay,
Now imagine
Non-stop.
1,500 people not using a butt gasket.
I
Do you know how disgusting that toilet seat would be?
No, yes.
All right,
I
then.
I-
It would be like sitting on that. You ever see the foam in the spring on the lake?
yeah,
It'd be like sitting in that.
See, I
Oh.
understand that. I understand you
Thank
having
you.
to use it in those circumstances. I get it. I fortunately haven't been to that other than using.
Well, you've never had a job.
yeah, well, not like that, but I've never even a porta potty. I don't think porta potties have those, do they?
No, you take all that shitty cheap toilet paper
Yeah,
and you build a nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put down the battle dressing.
Well,
Yeah. And the hole is so small, you can't help from your junk laying on the. So
Oh,
I
it's-
do like a mitt, and I put it right there where it's gonna.
Oh, I know what you're
touch.
saying. Yeah,
I
a
go,
bumper,
you know,
like a dick bumper.
because the
Yeah,
hole
all the
is
way around.
like
so
a ball
small.
hammock.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but
Gotcha.
now I'm finding when I stand up, I got to make sure it stays there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I'll
know.
look, and it's
Yeah. Oh, look, Wayne's stuffing his underwear.
Oh yeah, just wanted to impress you.
See, well, what happened, I had a twofold scenario. I had to go to the restroom. I went, and then it made me just, and then I realized, oh, God, and then I looked down. Now,
I don't like where this is going, Ed.
I
That
heard-
is not me.
Not
it's,
me.
it's a phone near a,
Oh okay. Is that a new case,
oh,
Gary?
sorry.
No,
But
no, it's
what happens
old and
is
very broken.
I looked down and I saw like there's a hole where water comes out in
That's
the
called your
bowl.
pee hole.
No,
It's your
no,
urethra.
no, not on me in the
Oh.
toilet. And
That's how toilets work.
and I
Ed.
realized, oh God, because I saw I didn't get a chance to clean the toilet this week. How
Was there like a turd packed in the hole?
There was, and I'm like, oh God, don't let the angel kiss happen. You know what I mean? So
I don't think you have to worry
I had
about
that
your
happen.
wiener touching the toilet bowl anyhow.
yeah, for the audience that doesn't understand what it is, Chuck had explained what an angel kiss is to me. Go
You
ahead,
mean
Chuck.
Poseidon's kiss?
Yeah,
No.
Poseidon.
No,
Yeah.
an angel's kiss is when the tip of your wiener touches the porcelain on a toilet.
Oh,
that cool kiss right
You're
on
like,
the
"Ooh."
tip.
yeah.
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 Yes.
Oh, hey.
So I looked down and said, oh, now I got to clean the
Must have
toilet.
been a shallow toilet.
It's a round one instead of the
Instead of the oval.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I have an oval, but so I was fortunate. So I sat a little further back, and
Oh, so you shit up your back?
He said he was fortunate.
He was a little too far back. He miscalculated the brown eye. So it just went right on the seat and up your back.
It's
Got to position it right, Ed.
it scraped the back of this.
It looked like a chocolate shaving.
I made that. I made
Well,
that up.
I mean, that's what soap's
A
for.
curl of like a chocolate curl.
Like when you're planing wood.
So I'm like, not only do I have to finish the lawn, but now I got to clean it because I saw, I didn't realize how dirty that part could get.
Yeah.
Like I cleaned the bowl, but I never looked forward on the toilet.
That's why they have some of those cleaners with the upward.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you
nozzles
can
you can
squirt
squirt.
If
around
you have
it. and-
ribbon poop, you're sick.
What-
That curls up or whatever. What do you?
Oh,
talking
yeah, the
about?
ribbons.
Ribbon candy?
Yeah.
Ribbon candy.
Did
Yep.
you just make that up? Or
No.
Well, you said something about if it curls up and touches you or
what
something.
that-
It looks like like a whole sausage from the butcher.
Yeah, and you
Like-
said the planer, like the
Yeah.
I'd say you're sick.
you need a doctor.
Yeah, you
No.
need to
There's
seek
something
medical
lodged in
attention.
your brown eye.
So
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. So I got this to do too. So I'm writing mental notes. I got to clean the toilet. I got to. So then everything gets done.
So you were all hot and sweaty, so your nuts were hanging pretty low. Did you feel the turd slide down the backside of your nutsack?
no,
Oh,
it's
wow.
not
Down the
that.
ball
It's-
gutter?
It's
That's
not that.
vivid.
What really upset me is, and I'm trying to.
Did you actually shit on your nuts?
No, I didn't do any of that. So I went, but then you're all sweaty like that. So when you grab the tissue, everything it's just all wet and sticky and muggy. You know what I mean? So I was trying to
Hot
clean.
poop, sticky
And
as
Bonus
sweet.
traction.
No,
good.
because I'm sliding around on the seat because I'm all sweaty. It was just
So now do you have PTSD from a toilet?
so no. It's my toilet too.
Hey,
so
well, I'd be
yeah,
scared of that
so
thing too.
I cleaned up. I got myself up, and then I got to put on the wet clothes.
Good times.
It's yeah. So
You
I-
didn't have to.
Did you strip
Yes, you
naked
did.
to do it?
no.
To go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you could have literally put on dry underwear and been golden.
Or yeah. Or
I didn't
or
think
none.
of that. I didn't
You
think
could
of
have
that.
taken them off, came out of the
Or
bathroom,
none.
came
Yeah.
down here.
I mean, it's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
I was like, oh my. So I went out and started mowing again. So I finished up mowing, but dude, I don't know if
Did you get jock itch from it?
no, not that I'm aware. Look at the.
Not yet.
If the audience could have seen them look at each other, no.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whose house? Who has a house where the shitter vent is at the front door?
Mine did. Mine did. That was my house.
Just thinking of how
Yeah,
awesome that
what,
would be.
what he's talking about, audience. is-
Sorry, I couldn't make it to the door. I was folding
and
laundry.
to have the ring doorbell.
Yeah, no,
And
Chuck.
you're like,
remember-
oh, sorry, I can't make it to the. Somebody rings it. They're just, and you're in the bathroom watching them. You could be just see them go.
dropping a
Hand-
deuce.
Hand to God, what he's talking about,
They-
audience.
you
You
just
guys
see their
out there.
face when they smell it when they ring your door.
No, he's looking look on his face. No, for the audience, I'll recap this real quick. At
Sorry, I
the
can't
house
make it. to the
I
door.
used to live. Were you at that house? Yeah, you
Yeah.
were there. Okay.
Yeah.
The house I used to live at, audio, you guys out there, is I had a half. It was an open floor plan, and they had like a little half bath in between where the center is. Like
That was
you
the
could-
fancy pit of despair.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
fancy house.
Yeah.
That was the nice.
It was a
one.
nice house.
Yeah.
And you could go all the way around this whole
Those were good
circle
times.
between the living room, this little dining room, excuse me, I had a bump out morning room and the
But
kitchen.
the bathroom.
Well, it was
and
in the center.
exhaust fan.
In the center, and there was this pocket door, but it was real high. So there was nowhere for them to, because it was in
Yeah.
the center of the house,
Yeah.
nowhere for them to vent. So they followed the
It's
floor
a wonderful
joist
engineering.
and literally vented it above the front door.
trick or treat.
Couldn't they like join like the vent for like the stove or the like a Gen Air
No,
type?
no, it was that was
Hooked
they
up
would
to
have
the microwave vent.
Stir fry and
You know.
bathroom smells.
So if you went in, if you went in the bathroom to the bathroom, the vent, and you turned it on, you could be at the front door and hear. You could hear it turn when you turn the fan on because I made sure that was another
Every
thing.
time he got to the front door, everybody's eyebrows were curled. Oh, what's that smell?
It's like, what the fuck are
He'd
you
be like, "You
cooking,
want to come
dude?
in? No, we're good."
We'll go around the back.
That's
They thought I was cooking Indian food. No, it was. So I even asked.
cumin?
I even asked them why, and they're like, "Well, we have nowhere else to vent it." I'm like, "Well, it won't affect me, and who cares?" You know that. And I didn't think about it till there were repercussions later on. Now, the only good thing was in the wintertime,
That hot poop smell would defrost the front porch, all the snow on the front porch.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ed was green before he even knew it.
I was green. I was right. I was recycling the air. No, so I mowed the front lawn. I got it all done, but all of a sudden, I had this sensation after I stopped for a second. And my brother even asked me, he goes, "You all right?" And I said on front, because he got home, I said, I don't know. So he asked me if I wanted a beer. So he gave me a beer. Now,
Why didn't you drink a water?
I wasn't thinking.
Beer's made of water.
It's probably his cure-all.
And it is.
Is that leg broken?
There, have a
You
beer.
want a beer?
Have a beer.
Put some of this
Yeah.
methylate on it.
Yes.
Right.
Rub some salve on it.
What happened?
Be good.
Broke up with her?
Have a beer. Have a beer.
So it's tree sap and a beer.
Yeah.
No, so he asked me a bitch. So I had this beer. I was just sitting there, and I was, sipping on it, just sipping because it was cold. Well, semi-cold. It was out of the back of his truck.
His work lunchbox?
It was his work lunch. He can't.
He had one left, huh?
It's not a joke.
I know.
Hey, y'all. Don't want my work today. You want a beer?
Hey, people don't respect school bus drivers.
Yeah, so he gave his, and it was it was cold, and I started feeling. I even was it you? I texted.
You
I
said
was
you
like,
feel like you're drunk. Yeah.
dude, I felt, and I had only got halfway into the beer, and I felt drunk. I felt lightheaded.
That's
Now,
beautiful.
Is
Yeah.
that heat stroke, or is that?
I don't think it was the beer.
No, you were probably
It
on your.
was-
You're probably circling the drain there. For
You're
a minute.
probably a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
I
What's the
would say.
dehydration?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What color was your urine?
Yeah.
red, like always.
What is
Tea colored?
what is that?
It's like I peed and it looked like toothpaste.
Yeah. Oh,
You're dehydrated a little
But
bit.
it was AIM toothpaste,
maple syrup.
so it was red, blue, yellow, or red, blue,
Yeah.
white.
maple
Thick. Yeah.
So you might need to drink some more water than
Yeah.
you usually do.
And I had a pounding headache.
Yeah,
So
dude,
it's
you're
dehydration.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
I even
You were like
touched-
one step away from heat stroke, so
Mhm.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
but it
Fun
was,
to watch.
What is
Yeah.
it? I just didn't know-
Always drink water.
Have you guys
Ed.
ever had a scenario like that where like
Yes,
you,
but I was smart enough to drink a lot of water.
no, would you
I had another beer.
see?
Yeah.
There
Well,
it
that usually
is.
happens
Two
to me at
beers-
work. So
Two beers, you might have been okay. One beer, it wasn't enough.
Wait a minute.
So I have a question.
I was like, "Thank you, Dr. Byron."
If you're on a boat, like a lifeboat, and you're in the middle of the ocean,
Yes.
Yeah.
you could survive on just water for days, maybe weeks.
Not
that
salt water.
water. Salt
No,
water.
the good water.
Where are
Right.
you
What
getting
if you
that?
had cold beer?
I'd be
Would that-
fine.
It would
you
only be
last-
cold for about an
Or-
hour.
Would you
Or
no,
warm
but
beer.
Would you
but
last longer
I don't know.
with all as
know,
much cold beer as you want?
the
or
grains
as much
in
cold
it?
water as you want?
Yeah.
Like,
You piss a lot more.
don't you
but
get dehydrated
You'd,
from beer?
you'd get to shore and you'd have like a big bulbous alcoholic nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
it was sunburnt.
You'd
Yeah.
have a big boiler and ribs showing,
Yeah.
like in the back.
Big boiler.
You have a boiler with ribs. Look at him.
You're emaciated and
Yeah.
overweight at the
Look
same
like
time.
an Ethiopian.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say those old
Yeah.
pictures, you know.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Well, here, this is I was going to ask you.
It's all liver.
I know.
It's all liver. All of it.
I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
why is it when you do that first? When do you guys, when you're drinking, when is that moment that first you break the seal? In other words, like I
Like we're not talking about the heat anymore. We're just talking about
it's-
drinking in general.
Well, you took me off on a tangent.
I think it's been different times for me. Sometimes I'll go way into the night.
Yeah, sometimes maybe
Yeah.
once or twice, and other times
It's every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like every.
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing that always gets me. Like, and it's a worse.
And I'm always afraid to break the seal because you know it's a crapshoot.
Whatever.
Yes, that's exactly it. It happened. It always, and you know what's to make it the worst? Every time I go over to DM Monk's house, we'll be sitting at the tiki bar.
You are not worthy enough to see the monk. True story.
Then I
True
go over
story.
the I'll be over there and well, have a beer, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I gotta use your Tinkletorium and go to his restroom. And
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah,
exactly.
let's go
I
back
was-
to that.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Now
What did you
you're
just
on
call
the-
that?
There you go.
What did you just call that?
You need to be smacked in the face just for saying that.
I call it
I
his
100% agree.
his Tinkletorium.
The Tinkletorium.
Yeah, you can use it. It's not TM.
What are you, 8?
Oh my god!
While he's
I've
taking
never
a
even heard
piss.
of that.
I'm not one of these guys that I'm gonna go use your shit or your
That's
piss.
me.
Can I use your restroom? You know,
There you go.
That's probably good.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I can use your
now you're-
Tinkletorium.
right.
Say restroom, you sound like you're 9.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Where's your
I s-
pisser?
Yeah.
So I'll ask Monk. I'll say, okay, I go into. But the moment you break that seal, I feel bad when I have to go again. Like I'll even, and you know how
You
far.
don't even go as
I
far as
can't
to
even
get like a urinary tract
I can't even-
infection.
I can't even say what you said, and I don't want to hear it ever again.
So this is the thing.
It hurts your ears.
Timestamp.
It hurts your ears.
I have even when I've gone to his house for whatever reason. Once I break that seal, and you know how far away either your house or his house is from here, is I will go to the restroom again because I don't want to leave.
Halfway home.
Yeah, I don't want to wait.
yeah.
Yes, it's not a joke. I will not halfway home.
Are we
Dude,
talking?
it's only like 4 blocks.
Yeah. Are we talking onesies or twosies?
Onesies.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
once.
No, twosies, we know from past stories that
Yeah,
he
that
just does
doesn't
it
work
on his
out.
truck seat.
Even I don't care if it's one
Oh.
block. Yeah, it doesn't work right. But
It hurts because it's true.
yeah.
That's right. Your house. I'll even if I
Well,
have
yeah,
to
you
go-
always drain it out before you leave. Sure. I don't give a fuck. If I'm
I
over at
do-
Chuck's house and we're hanging out, I'll piss before we go home. And I live like an
Less
eighth
than-
of a mile away.
Yeah. I would say
I don't
less
give
than
a
2
shit.
blocks.
Yeah, I don't feel. I'm surprised you don't walk over to his house.
Now, come on now. Let's not get
Oh,
crazy.
I have. We have.
Yeah, we've walked
Yeah.
over there before, and then we're like, why did we do this?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a WWI.
Summertime, I don't have a problem with it.
Summertime.
It is. We are like the Bermuda Triangle of houses, and nobody has enough gumption to walk anywhere.
Which makes no sense,
I don't
Monk.
give a-
Dude,
I don't
I
give a
will literally
shit.
drive downtown.
Now, see, now I don't do that.
But the thing is, if I feel I have to, I'll leave my car and just walk home.
Sure.
Be like, see you tomorrow, car.
Yeah.
No, audience, what he's talking about? This
You
is
totally
silly.
would not do that.
2.5.
I've done it.
You get a ticket?
I have actually done it.
All right.
No, I
Get a
did not.
ticket.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
No.
See,
Not in the
that's a-
muni lot.
He's talking. He literally is too.
500 feet. I'm like
2.5
1,
blocks.
2, 3.
You can forget to lock your car and just go to the front window. Push the button.
Yeah.
No, I'm 1, 2, 3,
What, 3 blocks?
4,
3.5?
like 6 houses away from Church Street.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
For the
With
audience,
that,
he is
yeah.
that far from where all the bars are, and there's like 9 bars.
Yeah, there is a
And
lot.
I'm closer than he is, and we'll still drive up. In
Yeah,
the
he's like-
wintertime, we will. Not the summertime, but the wintertime, we're
Oh,
going
sure,
uptown. Yeah, I will. Fuck you.
I don't understand that. I mean, you get your Wi-Fi from the pizza place across the street from you.
So
And
lucky.
believe me,
No, I'm
it's
just like,
on there.
Is it? I made that up.
No, I mean it comes up when I hook up to our Wi-Fi, and I see it. It's
What's it say? We changed the password, Byron.
Old Town? Yeah, Old Town Wi-Fi. I'm
That
like,
is the
really?
password.
Customer Wi-Fi. I'm like, really?
That is the
Okay.
password.
Yeah.
that we
That's how close
changed.
we are.
He is, and you're that close to like
Yeah,
that's a first bar. It's the pizza place. You could drink at the pizza place.
I could, but I have a porch, so I don't.
Which is literally across the street.
So you would
Yes.
drive? Would you drive to the pizza place?
No,
You have. Don't say you haven't.
No. Unless I'm on the way home, but other than that, no, never. I send Paige.
And she drives.
No, she walks. No.
That's funny. I worry about that sensation.
Everything.
I do. But the pee thing, I just wondered what causes that first. Why is it once you pee? Why do you constantly have to pee so much after?
Well, because
You're
if you're drinking,
continuously
you're-
putting that
Yeah,
much
but
into
you
it.
say you had. When does it start? 3 beers? How often?
Everybody's different, dude.
Oh, let me check.
Yeah.
See,
Can you
it's
Google that?
hard, yeah.
How long? How many
Just
beers
count-
before I break the
count-
seal?
I mean,
count is.
During the
Yes.
summer, I'll drink a gallon or so.
Ed's dumb.
I'd probably drink at least a gallon of water every day.
Do you get the hell out of
Oh
here?
God, yeah.
Sure.
When it's
Do your fingers swell? I mean, who?
I drink a
No.
lot of water a day.
I drink a
You
lot,
have-
man.
When you have a job where you sweat a lot,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
have to.
You have to
Otherwise,
drink a lot
Let's see, a
of
job
water,
Ed is
man.
where you go out and
Yeah.
you do something and then
Yeah.
people pay you for your services.
thank you, Chuck. I didn't want to
Yeah.
have to go back on that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yesterday I had, I get these the big bottles
The
of
liters, the
Yes,
liters of
yes.
water.
And then
That's a lot of water.
That's
And then
one
I'll-
metric ton.
yeah, I'll drink a couple of them, then I'll fill them up, and drink them again.
I was
and-
working at a place where I was next to a big incinerator, and it was a local company
Oh,
in
yeah.
Grafton area. It rhymes with Ross Incinerator.
Yeah.
And we're replacing these fans, right? And what's really nice about that company is it's shitty
Yes.
conditions for
Yeah.
what they do, but
Yeah.
it's a
Into the fire.
necessary evil.
They got a nice
But, uh,
lunchroom.
They do, yeah, their lunchroom. They have these little packets of Squincher.
Oh,
They're called.
squinchers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just tear it off
What is that?
and you use the pouch.
It's like
It's like
a
Gatorade.
concentrate
You-
Gatorade
You use the pouch that you tear open
as
and
the
fill
cup.
as a cup, and you drink
Mhm.
it, and it's so good. And it really changed
not
my being dehydrated. Changed how I felt for the
Right.
day. Everything.
Is it
must
really
have-
called Squincher?
Yes, it's
Squincher,
called
yeah.
squincher.
It's
They
but
pass
they
it out
have
at work.
cases of Powerade and stuff for you to grab because they, you're working next to this drum.
I don't want you to fucking
it's
pass out.
3,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
500 degrees. They don't. Yeah, they'd rather buy a couple cases of Gatorade but it's like, do you ever go to that kid's house when you're younger and they have like Playboys and candy? And,
Yeah.
like, whatever. Bring me the head of a pig.
Yeah.
It's all there, and probably because everybody's used to it, it was no big deal. They're like, I'll grab a Powerade. I was like,
For free?
What?
they're like, don't.
I
buy
don't
it out
have
of the
any money
machine.
on me.
The refrigerator next to it is full of them. Oh, I just kept going there, and
Are you a wizard?
I could drink a whole one in one drink, like the big ones.
See, that's another thing too. I've never grabbed a soda and just drank the whole thing.
Well,
or anything.
those aren't good. To,
Soda's in
They-
the
they
when
got-
you're
they-
when you're
No.
hot. That's
Yeah.
not
No,
what
it'll
you're supposed
make
to
it
drink.
sluggish.
it'll bite though. That
yeah.
carbonation too. You can't.
Even
Yeah,
water.
no.
Like I've got a Propel left over there because I would take those to when
How
I
old is that?
No,
I was
Propel.
just looking at it.
I bet you it's
It's the
expired.
old label.
He's got expired water.
Water shouldn't have a color tone to it.
Those are
and
flavored-
That
one
was the
does.
original company that they sold to Nestle. That's the old label.
That's like the first run.
Yeah, that's vintage.
Why is it dusty?
Look at
Yeah,
Chuck
You
looking
should
at
put that under glass head.
It's going to be in the
Yeah.
Smithsonian. This was
Yeah.
donated by Ed
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
No, no. I would take
It's valued at $10,000.
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
and the Fruit 2Os. You ever tried the Fruit 2Os? They're
I wouldn't buy it just because of the name.
Yeah, that's a knockoff of something.
Yeah.
Well, I got them at Big Lots, but they would
Yeah,
have what
they didn't
Upside.
make
if
it.
you could see their looks, that's why. No,
They didn't make it.
You can. You do.
That's why you got them at Big Lots.
Yeah.
Again, go to the YouTube, Odyssey, and the BitChute. Like, share, subscribe. But yeah, no, this is. I get this. I would drink when I worked at the Palace. Maybe
Does Fruit 2.0 sponsor a lot of big athletes? 'Cause I don't remember Jordan flying through the air with his Fruit 2.0 shoes.
I never
Yeah.
heard Charles Barkley.
right.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm gonna go.
Tom
I'll go
Brady.
grab-
Yeah,
I'll go grab-
Tom
wait,
Brady. Grab a Fruit
Yeah.
2.0.
Never saw him wearing a Fruit
Yeah.
2.0 t-shirt.
Right.
When
Or
I'm
a
not
hat.
busy winning a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I kick back with a nice, delicious
Yeah.
Fruit 2.0.
A
And
fruit,
they
a
give me
fruit 2.
They give me $2,500 to do that. 100.
It was fruit
Yeah.
churro.
Oh, that was close.
I told you
Screwed
Nestle
that up,
bought
too.
them. Nestle buys
You were
it.
close,
I was
Ed.
close.
Yeah, I could see where you could
Oh,
get them
the
mixed
mandarin
up.
orange. Yeah.
Was that the only flavor there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a popular one.
It's like fluoride treatment all over again.
Well, you drink one of those and you can see where all the plaque is on your teeth.
Yeah. But for you, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
I mean, if you like baby aspirin,
What do you mean?
That didn't come from Camp Lejeune, did
You
it?
could be hydrated.
Oh, see what I did?
That will hydrate you. Drink
Whatever.
one of those before you mow next time, and one during, and you'll be good.
I mean, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
your dentist will love you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you got a lot of plaque here, Ed.
Dude, have you ever seen?
What did you do? You eat a lot of candy? No, it's water.
It was my fruit 2.0.
My mandarin water.
It was water.
This is this
Not a
is
was water
single
with-
vitamin in it.
It was sugar water. I'm like a hummingbird.
Well, here's the thing. Have you ever seen? Because I have a fear, like with my teeth.
They sponsor Tim Manoa.
Of brushing.
No, that. Do you ever see, when we went to school, and I'm not going to say the girl's name. There's at least one. I know this one, and I don't know
That hated you? There was a lot more than one.
A lot of them hated me.
Yeah.
No, that like if you ever seen someone after who had braces? I didn't have braces.
I did.
I obviously didn't.
Remember, I had
Yeah.
them too long, and my mom's like, "Listen, take them off."
Well, yeah, you were like
All
40.
they're doing is punching a.
Yeah, they're like,
They
he
left
got him
them
in
on.
5th grade and he was getting them off when he was a senior in high school.
I was in line to graduate.
Yes,
He was late to
Yes.
graduation because they were taking his braces off.
Dude, there was a woman that I'm not going to deny it. When I worked at this company years ago, I was a sales manager, and I won't get too detailed of who she was in the company. She, for an older woman, she was much older than well.
At the time, she's probably our age now.
Wait a minute. Yes. Well, no,
Back
she was
then,
older.
she was-
Yeah,
She
that's
was
what I'm saying. Yeah.
older. She was older.
I followed you, Chuck.
No,
Thank you.
I don't. No, I don't think she was maybe.
You
still
totally
lost.
confused him.
Yeah.
Completely confused him.
Yeah,
You know, right now his like little brain sparks are like,
Yeah. Just end.
If you had the Jacob's ladder son, that's what you should have done. Or no, that I think.
Here, you're gonna eat now.
Yes, I
Okay.
want to eat one.
Let's
This-
brace yourself.
She
Yeah.
she had. Well, I've been something sweet. She must have been maybe 12 years older than us.
Okay.
So say if
That's
I was
not bad.
if I was 42, she'd be 54 at the time.
so
Whatever.
our age now. Okay, see what
Yeah,
I did there? See what I did, Ed?
Wow, so quick.
It took me a minute to follow your logic.
Oh, thank you. That's better than the real thing.
It took me a minute to follow your logic, but yes,
Okay.
and she was cute. I mean, she was real cute. However,
Hey, Ed, I notice you're watching me eat my sandwich. I might be a little older, but I'm also a little wilder. How about a Werther's?
what's that? A cup slurping sound?
That was Ed's juice box.
It's his fruit 2.0.
Oh, for fuck.
Then he put in a different water bottle to make it look like he spent money on a name brand.
You just drank the last one ever.
Now they're extinct.
They don't make those.
No. So she was back then, but she was cute. I mean, I even told her when I left the company, I said, I always wanted to kiss you, because she was.
And
really-
she's like, I didn't feel the same
Yeah.
way.
Then you would have got fired.
well, I was leaving. I didn't care. I was quitting. I figured, what's she going to do to me? Fire me? I'm quitting.
So what did she say? Was she just laughing at you?
She did that uncomfortable. She didn't-
Immediately called the police.
Well,
Listen.
She didn't throw up. No, she didn't do that.
So anyhow, though,
So, anyways, but back then and when I left, and so she was like 54, and she still had braces. Yes.
well, they didn't have Invisalign back then.
Yeah,
At
it's not
that age?
uncommon.
I'd get Invisalign if I could right now.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, why not?
No,
Really isn't.
people still care about themselves.
Ed just threw in the towel.
Some people still care.
Ed moved down
I
here
know
and
that
threw in the
seems
towel.
Impossible to even imagine, but there's different things that are still important, like hygiene,
Brushing, flossing, showers. Not living in
You
the pit
say
of
you work with a
despair.
guy, you have good dental insurance and everything. Do you work with a guy that has one tooth
He
and he missed like a month?
he's still not back.
Oh.
He had one tooth.
Did he really?
No, he has none.
He's got part of one.
Yeah.
He's got one. He's gonna get a veneer.
Life
One.
goals.
Just one veneer.
You know, you got
One
one,
giant tooth.
One big
Yeah.
white one.
you got
Yeah.
one. You got one tooth. I would have like every like mouth cleaning thing out there to save that last tooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd have like
Right.
Crest whitening strips. I'd have
Oh,
plaque buster.
yeah.
I'd
Oh,
you
yeah.
name it, a water pick just to
Water
get around
pick,
that
just the
tooth.
one
Oh,
tooth.
yeah. Enamel repair.
You would do your best to try to save that thing.
Hell
right.
yeah.
It's not going nowhere.
And you know what?
You'll have to build around it.
And wherever it was, I would get like Invisalign for it and move it right to the front. If it was a molar,
Right in the center.
that fucker would be dead center in 6 months. And then I'd get a grill that hooked onto it. A gold grill.
Put a gold cap
Oh,
on it.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Sport
yeah.
that thing, man.
Uh-huh.
It looked like that thing from Close Encounters that he makes in the living room out of clay. Just like
Devil's
damn.
Tower.
Oh, hell yeah.
A molar.
That shit'll be dead center.
We went to school with, but anyway, yeah, this one girl, I won't say her. And there was also, have you ever seen people who have, and I feel so bad. I don't know if it's from sucking.
They have big buck teeth,
Well,
but
it's
they're
not-
out. They come out. Yeah.
Oh,
There was a guy I knew back in the day
Yes.
that now, mind you, we were in our 20s and he couldn't close his mouth because it looked like a duck bill.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Right, and I think am I accurate?
It's
in
from
saying-
sucking your thumb, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. But they were
Damn.
bad. He'd sit there like this and they'd be like,
Yes, they're like
Yeah.
horse teeth, like
but
Oh,
they,
like beaver teeth that got kicked up.
right, right. They
Yeah.
did, yeah. Well, there was that one girl that I'm not gonna, but off the air or something. I'll say she had it where I don't. When you get, since I didn't have braces, my sister, I don't remember because she was much younger. Oh, sorry, thank you. Since she was younger than me. The horse.
Hi, Ed.
That's a good.
You want to be my gym partner?
No, she had. I never forget. She had. I don't remember my sister off the next time I see her, that they had like the glue or a compound it caused on the teeth to look
Staining?
no
Or like a lunar surface?
like a lunar surface.
Oh.
Oh, she still had the cement on her teeth.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
how long?
There was one girl that not this one that I would say, but there was one girl I kissed one time and I could feel it. Like,
She probably just left when they fell off. They didn't want to go back and pay for it and just let them all fall off.
no, wait a minute.
I had bands. They went all the way around my teeth. So when they came off, it was like a whole big thing, like
Well,
Yeah.
do
He had
they-
Devil's Tower in his mouth.
I did.
Do they grind that stuff up? What do they use to keep it in
Usually
cement?
it falls
Scrape
off.
it.
Yeah.
It's usually, with time, she probably improved. I mean, there you go. Buff it.
I mean, how do you first of all, how do you get you're using cement to keep the braces on, right?
They had things that like these things that fit over it that would pull them. You want to see how you get them off? They just started working them and whatever, and they'd pry them off. I mean,
They probably use the plaque pickers.
your teeth are pretty resilient, more than you probably think.
You'd never
No, no.
guess by the dude with the one tooth. I mean,
Well, you still got that one.
Yep.
it's a fighter.
It's
hanging
still
in
clinging
there.
on.
It's like the Rock of Gibraltar.
Well, now it's like the splinter of Gibraltar. It's like just the pebble of Gibraltar.
He could do one of the circus acts where they just hang from that loop on his one tooth. That bitch will pull a train.
His gums got calluses.
Oh shit! Oh, yeah. He could cut meat with that thing.
Nobody can open a can of tuna.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
used it
good
as
one,
a
yeah.
press
Thank
brake. He was bending aluminum and stuff with it. No, because
Like the old V8 cans or
Oh,
high
yes,
C.
the high C cans.
Just puncture.
Yeah, the little
with the oil spout.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually use a tool to open the can of liquid. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what is that on a tooth? Because
It's called plaque if you're referring to yours.
not mine.
Oh,
but I'm
my
not,
bad.
no, there
It
was
might have been the cement that they
Yeah,
yeah,
they
but
had
this
used
it had to
orthodontic.
be a while that this girl. I mean, it's been on there. With the one a while, and you'd think. Can that be from toothpaste or something build up and it stayed? I
No.
mean,
What?
That is the
Tartar.
dumbest thing I've
no,
ever heard you
no,
say.
it's not.
Thank
dude.
you.
No, it's not. People have got.
Might be pudding.
Pudding skin.
Yeah, a little pudding skin. Just
That's
asking.
good. Butterscotch.
Yeah, right.
Oh God,
That's why it's
no.
light brown like that.
I
Yeah.
want to. Oh wait, before I forget, I got to talk about this, dude, because I know we're.
Never
I'm looking at time. No, we got time. Go ahead.
No,
You
go
keep
ahead.
talking
Go ahead.
about-
No. Go ahead.
Do
You just wanted to fit in, Wayne.
I just wanted to say it.
No, the other day, honest, I keep
Everything.
What you think? Well, I do, but no, that at Chucky's and at Monk's house, I keep a stash of beer.
Not for long.
Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, you might want to bring a new stash over.
He's not kidding. You know what? I think for the audience, yeah, I do. And then I don't. They're not. They have nothing to do with the show. I like, for whatever reason, I like Busch beer. All right,
Ain't
that's
nothing
what I
wrong with
that's
it.
Right. I have Busch beer, and I like it. It's fine
Yeah.
with me. So
It's a fine pilsner.
and Monk
It's a-
usually drinks Miller Lite, and he. Well,
You are not worthy enough to drink with Monk.
I think whenever he drinks and he runs out of his, he probably pilfers.
Well, you go down to second
Yeah, do
string.
not leave beer at my house because it'll be gone.
I always take my shitty beer to Byron's. I'm like,
Yeah.
here, man, drink it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's
Same
all
thing
right.
you do. Yeah.
It's not that I do shitty beer. It's the fact that maybe
Yeah.
it's something I don't like.
I have some
taste-
shitty stuff you need to try.
I did say that to
yeah.
him. I
have the
said
text
it
to prove it.
Yeah.
I have a really shitty beer for you to try. Come on over. I'm
What
like,
are you
oh,
looking
be
at?
right over.
A1 Wayne is
What
looking.
are all those things on your counter?
I can't for the audience. I'm going to
That's
get a
his
camera.
bar.
K cup.
Coffee bar?
But those are
What are
K
I like how he's got the bottle backlit.
Boxcar
Oh,
derailed
like
last
a
week
bar?
and he found him on the side of the road.
Got his Keurig up there.
Yeah,
got
he's
some,
he's
got some
looking.
peanut butter cups
He's
over there.
distracted by all my. I do actually have peanut butter flavor or Girl Scout peanut butter flavored K cups. I do.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do. I got a whole variety. I get these
I
boxes
see.
at Big Lots.
Sea salt caramel. He's got them all like
I knew that
counted
was
them,
coming.
counted them, make sure they didn't rip them off.
Yeah.
Mom, have you been taking my K cups?
Yeah.
No.
Don't touch.
Told you take the Southern pecan. I don't like those.
There is Southern pecan over there.
I'm reading. I can read
Oh,
from
I-
here.
I forgot that box has it on there. Yeah.
You can
I-
have the hazelnuts. Just leave me the pecans.
Yeah,
All right.
I get them.
I don't understand why they're like all over the counter. In
that's
little
why I
shapes.
asked.
They're like it's like a Roman village.
Well, he's
They're
got 'em
divvied up by
separated.
color.
Yeah. I mean, it's color
You
coded.
have
I
them
got
like set up
4
like
orange
pillars.
ones and 5 blue ones.
Depends on what kind of mood he's in.
Right.
He was rotating his stock.
Well, actually,
I
that,
feel like hazelnut today, son.
I am rotating stock. It's funny you said that because I'm gonna the audience. Let's see if I change cameras. Right here is
Oh,
all filled.
Nope, you can't see it. There's a
Oh.
monitor in your way.
Yeah, the monitors. In
Oh,
the way.
look
I'll
at
I'll have
that.
to take photos of. Inside there is a whole bunch of other K cups.
That are expired also.
I saw that. I was like, who the hell would buy that? That drawer that goes under your Keurig.
Now we know.
Yeah,
He
Oh.
brought that back from the last place he worked.
yeah.
I know. I do.
It was in the break
No,
room.
he paid like 50 cents from one of the thrift stores.
You put a Keurig sticker on
I
it.
probably did. I probably did.
Courigs are awesome.
I
I
used to
was,
say champion spark
but I
plugs.
went.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it's funny. I think I used to have a Champion spark plug drawer. I had
Surprise!
it one
Like
time
6 of them.
in our garage.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's probably still here somewhere.
And I think it's in the garage. So what happened was, I was going to drop off, so I called CPAP Chuck and I said, "Hey, are you home?" And he goes, "Yeah, I was just thinking of you when I called you." He said, "Yeah, I was just thinking. I was just going to call."
I had my phone in my hand. I was getting ready to call him.
And so I wanted to drop off a stash of beer at his place to update, to put some fresh beer in there. And so when I get over to his house, he's out, of course, they're doing lawn work.
Is that all the beer I drink?
No.
Is that Ed's?
It's Ed's.
That's cool.
Oh, he drinks. Yes, you probably know.
And you've had beer in my fridge for like 2 years,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I will drink it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't
No,
care.
that's all right. I leave beer there just in case. So
Yeah.
this is the thing. So I go over. He says, "No, I'll take a break," and we go and we sit on his deck for the audience. And this is I could not believe she said it to me. The lovely Beck comes over, and we're sitting. Chuck and I are sitting down at a chair. He's taking a break because it was hot as balls.
it was balls hot that day, and I had to mow the front, the back, weed whack edge,
and he had
vacuum
one
the
day,
pool.
One
I
day,
had 1 day off last week.
1 day off. And I
Yeah.
felt bad. So I said, "Dude, I'm really sorry that I'm
like, no, I needed a break.
right." I felt bad that I was taking you 1 day off. But this is the thing. So the lovely Beck's there, and she's barefoot. So I'm looking, and we started talking about toes.
Because she did pedicures and manicures for 17
Oh.
years.
Yes, she did.
She did?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, the lovely Beck, which I didn't
No
know.
longer than that. It was 27
Does
Yeah,
do
I
years.
did
yours?
that for a
She do
long
yours?
time.
She did, yeah.
All the time.
Not anymore.
No, she can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't do it anymore.
No,
but she
she
did.
can't, yeah.
So
She's retired.
She heard about the show. How last show I
Oh,
showed you my
yeah.
toes. So Chuck must have said something to her.
She's like, let me see them, Ed.
And she goes, "I want to see your toes." And I was so embarrassed, but I did. And then
She's like, dear God, are those Sasquatch feet?
She did.
She said, those are the hairiest feet I've ever seen. You need to clipper them down.
I was.
Oh, I didn't see the hair.
Oh, there's hair.
It's a full size. It's like
Yeah.
those furry boots that they wore in Dumb
Yeah.
and Dumber.
Oh, well, it's like when you look at a house that's on fire, you don't notice the Elvis lamp, you know? So I was more,
Yep.
you know,
So she goes, "Let me see it," and I get embarrassed, and I was telling her about my split toe and everything else,
And then the tri-toenail.
tritone. And she said, "Here's the best part." She said, "It's not that bad." So
right.
yeah.
We did too. Yeah.
So we talked about, okay, I'm gonna go Rengus 3 and 20 to go get a petty, and who wanted to go with me? So I said, well, I don't know. Monk said,
You are not worthy enough to go get a pedicure with Monk.
Monk said he wants to go and get what'd you say, a manicure? Would you get a
A
manicure?
mani petty.
Yeah, nah.
I'll get a pedicure with you.
There you
We
go.
could- all three of us.
We
would
could
go.
all go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You ever
I
had
can't
one?
afford all that.
Oh man,
I
you
can't
get the hand
Well, I'll
massage,
cover
the
myself.
arm massage.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I don't like touching my own feet.
See, right. This
I'm
is
not
my
going to
fear.
let somebody else touch my feet. I
does
have a
that-
foot thing.
Isn't it scary?
Okay, Samantha's
It's
like
not
that,
scary.
yeah.
As I just don't like it. I'm
It's
not
scary.
scared.
Scary.
It-
Not scared.
Why are you so scared of getting your
I just
a
don't like it.
pedicure, Ed?
It's-
Yeah.
Ed's like trying to get a whole
I've had
bus of people.
manicures.
It's like being
Everybody,
scared.
Yeah.
I don't want to go by myself,
Yeah.
you guys.
I've had manicures before, but I've never had a pedicure. I don't, like I said, it takes all I can do to cut my own fucking toenails.
really.
See, I just get in there.
I'm
I don't like
I
it.
don't love it.
my
Yeah.
fear. Now, okay,
Not a
you'll go.
fan.
I know Monk will get a manicure with me.
Let
and
alone somebody else's feet.
Oh yeah.
that I'm afraid they're gonna do something like it just.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why they do it. You have to get a
Yeah.
license to do that. You
They
can't
get
just go
paid
do
to
one.
do it. They went to school
Do you really
to do that.
Yes, you have to
Now,
go
you're
to school.
saying the good ones. Now, you're talking.
All of them.
All
Everybody,
of them.
anybody that works at a salon spa has to have a license.
If you go to somebody's basement to get a pedicure, you probably
we're having a
should think
pedicure
twice.
party in my basement. My
Yeah.
parents doing them.
Put
You're
your-
gonna end up with like
Yeah.
Pepsi or
If
something.
you're somewhere, they're like, put your foot on the bumper. I'll do it.
No,
Yeah.
not by the hitch. That's why I
down.
rest. That's why I rest my elbows on the hitch.
Right, right.
Just put your foot on my knee right here.
Yeah,
We'll get it done right now, boy.
that's right.
Right. So okay. So that was my fear. So Chuck said, she said, no problem. And I said, well, my feet don't look that bad to you. She says, no. So I decided while I was sitting there, I said, well, let me see yours, So she was barefoot. And so she looked.
I have an idea.
What? Good.
I think that you and I, or whoever wants to, should go right to my truck, just the nail place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Before the next show.
Well, I want to do it soon. And I don't know. Do you have to call in advance?
Well,
You have
listen.
to make an appointment, Ed. It's a
No,
salon. spa.
not really. You just walk in for a pedicure. Yeah.
Not with a group though.
Oh no. Who's going? Are you going?
No, I work.
Are you gonna?
I'll go.
He's going to get a
something?
manicure.
Byron, you could go there and tell them how you don't want it to happen.
I would get a manicure.
Oh, there you go.
I wouldn't get a pedicure though. I'll do my
Two
own.
manicures,
What a
two
shiny buff.
pedicures.
Yeah. I don't even like touching my own feet. I don't
Right,
want somebody
that's
else
my-
touching.
I'll sit right next to you. and
your
enjoy it.
hand.
Yeah,
It'll be okay, Ed.
yeah. We can hold
Ed's
hands
hyperventilating.
like Thelma and Louise.
Do they have like the old time hair dryers where you
Yeah.
can put the hair dryers
Yeah.
over your head?
You have your hair set.
Get your hair did.
Right with
Yeah.
this hair. Yeah.
Both pieces.
So I looked down, and so I see the lovely Beck, and I said, "Oh," and I looked under her feet. Now she has, and it's not a knock on, because she said something, and I went, "What?" And she couldn't believe she said it. First of all, she did, like, you know how with your okay, I'm doing it in front of the camera. You know how you could do this, like to the Vulcan thing.
Yeah.
She did that with her toes.
She could, she could
Like all
spread
of
all
them?
of her toes. Yeah.
I can move my pinky toe out.
No, she could do all her toes like that. She
Oh.
could, she could grab things. She could pinch with them.
She's like a spider monkey.
Wait,
I used to be like that. Yeah.
she did
Yeah.
this thing, and it almost unhinged her the captain. You know, she almost unhinged it and
Power
pulled it.
struggle.
And,
You know what they call that?
I don't know.
say
The
say
piggy
these
that
are-
went to market.
Say these are
Okay.
the toes, and this is the captain. All right, you know what I mean. The captain,
Yeah.
Big toe.
Sure.
She did
Yeah.
this thing where it went, and it went like that, and I go,
Oh,
she made it look like a hand, and I
She
go,
could hang upside down from a tree branch.
I-
Yeah. It's
I-
awesome.
She's like a bat.
she has opposing toes.
she could almost go like this with her thumb.
Yeah. She could hitchhike.
If she ever lost her thumb, they could just put her big toe on her hand.
Only
That's
person I
awesome.
know that could light a match with her foot.
Right.
Yeah, it's awesome.
She's flicking a big lighter with it.
Yeah,
I
it's
Awesome,
awesome.
man.
I asked her, I go,
Jealous.
you moved your
Good
toe
party
like that.
trick.
She goes, oh no, I would. She said she would grab Chuck's leg
She could
hairs.
Pluck
And
leg
rip
hairs
them
out
out.
with her fucking toes. They
Yeah.
were like strong like fingers.
Yeah.
She could rip out
She's like,
his and open pickle jars.
She didn't say pickle jars.
Chuck's like, can you open this for me?
I can't. She's like, put it on the ground.
She's like,
But
yeah.
now, if your feet are as hairy or whatever as she said, I could probably pull your leg hair or your stuff with my feet
Well,
just
she
by
told
closing
Ed,
a toe.
Yeah.
she told Ed, she's like, just clipper it down.
Yeah.
You know,
Use the clippers.
It's my foot hair. Now,
Use
who
the
clippers
number
got-
two.
it looks
card.
like a fake fur sock.
who? I mean, I felt embarrassed because I'm like, well,
Just clipper them down.
Who clippers down your feet hair?
Apparently, you.
You need it, I guess.
Yeah.
How much foot hair do you have?
I'm telling you, dude.
Look, I'll show you.
It's like Harry and the Hendersons.
Okay, this one.
Tonight's show
Oh, it's just
sponsored
on
by
the toes.
Nair.
So you have little patches.
I have a
But
little.
that's not going to get in the way. Yeah,
I can't see it.
Everybody
I
has
don't
them on
want
their
to.
toes.
Let's
Not-
wax them.
Everybody has them on your toes.
Yeah,
Ooh, that
just a
would be
little-
painful, wouldn't it?
Do
You
it.
can't wax
Little
a
square
toe.
You
box.
can wax anything with hair.
Let's go.
What do you mean? Let's go.
You can wax anything with hair, brother.
Wow.
You don't wax.
We can
A
wax
real
your
man
nose,
would.
We can wax your ears.
We're going
we can
to
wax your
right
eyebrows.
now.
Do it.
You got to have a candle down here somewhere, don't you?
Get the
You got every other damn
get the rubber
thing.
cement. We're going old school.
There you go.
Lift
Some
it higher.
Duct tape. Where's the duct
Yeah,
tape?
Ew.
I
just
got
saw
the
it.
hair.
Why are they blue and green?
Look at the
underneath?
top of his foot.
Yeah, I got the hair on my toes.
Underneath your toes is green.
He's got more than on his toes. It goes up
Yeah.
his foot.
It might be from my slipper.
Do you put hair care
Where?
products in that?
There you go. We'll get some two-sided tape.
Rip that toe right now.
No, dude, no. That, you know
How much do you think will
will
stick on the tape?
I bet you it'll put
All of
some
it?
I
Dude,
bet you-
try
right
it.
now.
Try it.
Dude, put it on there and try it.
Just do a little bit.
Do it right now.
Okay.
Somebody film this.
Are
Don't
you-
be a pussy.
Come on, put it up in
We
front
are
of the camera.
filming it.
Yeah.
What do
You got to get it up higher. There you
Put
go.
your right up by the
Oh,
microphone.
there you go.
No, you got to get up by the
Put some-
microphone. There you go.
Oh, now I smell Fritos.
Ew.
Where are you
Make
doing?
sure you
I'm
stick
gonna
it
do
in.
the
He
big
looks
toe.
It's a big toe.
dehydrated.
Real- oh, good God, it looks
It
like
looks like
steel
the-
wool.
Did you ever see like when they exhume a body?
Yeah.
Do you want gloves?
It looks like a
It
the
doesn't even stick.
prune,
It's not sticking.
like a
very-
fig or prune. Oh,
God.
If
get
he would-
any? I see one. I see a root.
Got a couple.
Do it again.
There you go.
Got a couple.
Save that for DNA.
Yeah. Now we can clone a loser.
That totally hurts.
Wow.
Okay.
Uses parts.
It might be a little damp, Ed. You might have to wait for your foot
Oh,
to
he's
dry
gonna do
out.
it
It's
again.
been in slippers.
It's a little
Yeah, I was
musty.
wearing
So it might be a little moist.
I'll let it dry out just.
It did rain today.
Yeah, it did rain
Oh.
today. A little humid. You know.
I wasn't. No.
All right.
Damn, that
Well,
hurts.
at least you got a chopstick.
That made your eyes water, didn't it?
Right. right?
Yeah.
Why is there one chopstick laying in front of Chuck?
I don't know.
Gary, Monk used the one for his microphone.
Oh, I see.
Okay, are you ready?
Because that's a common thing.
But what do you do?
Do
with
it. You want me to do it?
So I don't have to have one
Do
of
it.
those big foamy things.
Oh, it's a pop blocker. Yeah, I get it.
That's not good
Just
tape.
diverts it.
All right, never mind.
I get the one that broke off.
Yeah.
Put it in front of the camera. Put it in front of your
It's got a
camera.
nail attached to it.
Oh, there it is. You can see it.
Can you see it? Can it wait?
No, you gotta go. There
That's
it
a-
is.
That's attractive.
Oh, you can see a couple
It's
here.
just
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
I guess you'd have to have it professionally waxed
Yeah, we'll
off.
get
Yeah.
the.
No,
we'll
you
get the
just have
real
to have
shit.
some tape that's sticky.
So
Or feet that aren't
I'm-
so mushy.
I'll do some research.
Just so you
can
know,
every-
Ed,
is everybody's
everybody's feet are hairy.
can everybody make it to that appointment?
I can't
Like
make any
beforehand?
guarantees.
No. You're just not committing.
No,
No matter
No.
what.
no matter what. Yeah.
Okay.
I might be able to.
I would hope you do. Don't forget to take your camera.
I'll take
Listen,
it.
I'll go by myself. I don't care.
Yeah,
Because
Wade's already in.
I'm in.
We'll go.
I mean, I'll fall asleep.
I'll
probably,
totally
but-
go and like
Already-
videotape it.
Okay.
yeah, I'll get my.
Did you say videotape it?
I'll get the
1986.
Yeah, I have a Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
a
big,
Sony
huge
cam,
handy cam like, goes on his shoulder.
like the size of a brick.
The one they
Yeah.
filmed Blair Witch Project with.
Yeah.
And he has an entire belt pack of batteries just
That's
to be,
right.
just to be able to power it, and they're all overheating.
Like Chewbacca, have him going across.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Have him going across.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bandoleros.
You could hear
is
it
that
the
what
whole
they're
time.
called?
NICAD.
whirling in on the tape the whole time.
My beard starts like catching on fire from all the radiation.
You have to
It
format
stands
it.
up from all the static.
I bought these discs once, and you had to format them. They were
Yeah.
only like good for like 10 minutes anyhow. And when you were done formatting them, it used like 30% of the time. What's the use? You know what I mean?
We're so old.
Oh, I know we're over. I know we're over. So, audience members, we're going to be leaving you with JJD's
What?
Somebody Like
Sound
You.
it out.
So check it out. I want to thank you for you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people having real conversation about life. Normally listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
There it is.
I was
I
like-
got to my.
I saw him looking at me in the
It's all
TV.
right. I got Byron to my left here, and thank God that he's there.
Hey,
You've
good
been
to
missed.
see you
You've
guys.
been missed, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you.
know.
He's so
I miss
cool
being
looking.
You
here.
cannot see him no matter which camera we turn is the monk. But
You are not worthy enough to see the monk.
But you can hear him. We got to do. I'm telling you, a sock puppet or some type of puppet thing. I think would be
Lamb
great.
chop.
Lamb chop, like lamb chop.
Mhm.
Oh, look at
He's working on something. I know it. And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check
Wow.
as A1 continuity. Wait.
See you. Bye.
Audience members, again, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, check it out. Tell 2 friends. That's all you have to tell 2 friends. Cat, dog, fish, anybody you know. Just get them to like, share, and subscribe, and just follow us. And thank you. Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
Who'd have thought you'd fall for somebody like me? When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Took you out and showed you the city. How would you let somebody so pretty's what they said to me? Yeah, that's what they said to me. Well, they told me I didn't stand a chance, yeah. Face value, had you at a glance, yeah. But nobody ever asked if you could dance, yeah. Well, only one who did that was somebody like me. When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. somebody like me. Like me, when you ask my name, I panic. So what am I leaving? Anybody was so mad. Before I knew it, we talked and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.